And today in Bananas Epic Gaming, we are back live playing another Madden 22 video. And today we're playing the New England Patriots, which is also a rookie who has a rookie QB again. The rookie we are facing this time is Anthony Kennedy. So if you would, please hit that like button, tap that little never miss an upload. And we are almost done with year 2. So let's get into the awards. Who's gonna win what? Who's close to winning what? I'm still a little sick, so Zach Wilson. Let's go to the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Murray, myself, Sergio, all in the top 10. That's good. Defensive Player of the Year, Collins, Fonseca, Watt, Simmons, Wallace, Way, Murphy. We got 8 out of 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year, me. I might win Offensive Rookie of the Year. For this season, I want to see how close. Do we have 8? Okay, Levi Wallace and David Fonseca are 13 apiece. They need one more to tie the record and one more to break the record. And last season, Chandler Jones destroyed the record out of 46. JJ Watt is at 22. If he gets to 24, he'll be second place. Catches, Fitz, last season. Touchdowns, Fitz. And let's see how Fitz is doing for his career. Receiving yards, Fitz is almost there. He'll break it next season. Receiving touchdowns, he'll also break next season. And he already has catches. Okay. Chandler Jones has 148. He needs to get 11 more to move into 4th place. Okay. Let's scout some plays. Because more than likely, I'm going to trade away Claypool in the offseason. He's He's not getting playing time, and he's been a troublemaker in real life. Oh yeah, we drafted, we traded for James Conner, or we picked him up. Because for some reason he got cut. I'm gonna move him to fullback. Let's see what happens if I move Eno to fullback. Yeah, I'm trying to keep Larry here as long as I can. That's why I did that. Let's move him to right end. I'll probably let him go. I'll probably cut him. We cut Patrick Peterson for So let's get into it. The game against the Patriots is it in New England? I hope it's in New England. Yes, it is. I'm gonna make it Eno because Eno needs the work more. Because we just moved Eno to fullback. Okay, our defense is healthy. Davante Adams got hurt again. Hi, Kirk. Eno. Okay, so with Davante Adams out, just do that. And have Claypool. A punt returner. So that'd be Frank. Who's our left outside linebackers? I'll probably... Yeah, I'll probably make some trades in the offseason. Like the first trade. Is Claypool in the first for first and the third for what's his name, TJ and Claypool. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. If you're new, please become a subscriber. Give me 1 second. I should leave this party I'm in and just join up when I'm done. We are 2 subscribers away from our Valentine's Day goal of 2020 to the 220 subs. I want to get to at least 300 before June 4th.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special Christmas Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And if you just joined us, we moved Eno Benjamin to a fullback.
It's the New England Patriots taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
It is clear, but it is cold here today.
Eno Benjamin
Sports
is a
takes
fullback
us
now.
to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
And we got Sergio,
the pride of
we got
Massachusetts, the
Edmonds,
Patriots
and
introduced to this,
got
as always,
cornerback.
sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Arizona Cardinals.
If you do, please become a subscriber.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still shedding tackles, and they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Oh,
touchdown, Arizona.
Devontae Adams
If you
is out
didn't know
for
it,
this
it won't
game.
surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
This is going to be a long day for
Extra point attempt here still to come.
We have another rookie quarterback, Anthony Mudra.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the number 1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the
70 to 24.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, look at this clock and scoreboard. We're less than a minute into this game, and they've already made 2 trips to the end zone.
So that means that someone's confidence is absolutely soaring right now. There's almost no slowing them down. On the flip side, now you've got to get together. You've got to talk to each other. Make sure you stay tight, stay focused as a team. Yeah, it's a quick blitz, but you can get back in this game if you don't let it get away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
Come on, Anthony.
The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Murray going to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side.
And that is caught.
Emo Ben's going to move the fullback.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race. motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Anthony and was involved in a Mac Jones trade.
So Charles,
Mac
the season
Jones,
winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason.
So 3 first-round picks
maybe need to fill.
I think that they like the guy who's called
Mac Jones.
I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help.
Anthony's had a good year. Mac Jones had over
receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better too.
These are his numbers from last week's contest.
Throw the ball, Anthony.
4 catches, 91 yards.
One of those guys that
and he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. That's complete to Patman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And their passing game has certainly... Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Fighting his way through contact. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
That's going to be the offensive rookie.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Offside defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
Okay, Anthony, what the hell?
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
I could possibly trade
forward for about 4.
Claypool with
6.
New England for 1st and the 3rd.
2nd and 6. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
23.
Sacked back at the 31. J.J. Watt. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait till the season's over. But he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. Murray now. He's going to look deep for more. And incomplete on the deep ball. And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come
Interception
playoff time.
Taylor.
And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And a big turnover there.
And another
His
interception.
guys will get the football back. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice, because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now they'll run on the ball. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
That was funny.
The last run got
Anthony
a
throws a
couple.
pick,
Here's
and Murray
2nd
throws a
and
pick
8.
the next play.
They'll look to throw here. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the
Anthony got
Cardinals
sacked.
going the other way. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly.
Murray.
Back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Oh, you idiot. You could have had that. You could have had that.
And nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot, because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. On 2nd and 10, Murray. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy, because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Dude, why is Rondale Moore all of a sudden being triple teamed, double teamed?
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that would
Moore.
almost intercepted. Boy, he's got 2 already, nearly a 3rd, but not to be, and it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. New England on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of the field.
Coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. That's what it is, baby.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and
he's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cards continue to pull away here in this first half.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining. side here
Sorry
in the
about that.
second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Too many of these drives just wound up.
To keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. He's going to look deep for more. And got his man complete.
That's right,
Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 81 yards. And the Cards continue to pour it on. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 3. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's
I'm
away.
giving him a
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Couple of shots.
Offside defense. We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play it. Come
was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Other right when he flinched, we knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Back to throw now on first down. On the catch, it's Crowder. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Back to throw again. This one caught by Crowder. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw again. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you at home as we take you around the NFL on this 25th day of December. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley. Check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And as you see, they are currently all tied with the visiting Denver Broncos.
Trey Lance.
In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. His 5 touchdown passes have him on a record pace. As for the call of the second half, we'll turn it back over to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Patriots
thrown to the wrong
guy.
guy.
Have the football first as the third quarter
We need
is
either
underway.
Levi Wallace
Fielded right around the 8.
or David
Solid
Fonseca
return, pretty good field position. They'll start
get
at
the
the
ball
32.
for an interception. That way they can tie the record.
The Patriots taking over
maybe
to start
break a
quarter
record
number 3, and they have a
next
mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
That way I can focus on killing the competition instead of trying to get a pick.
Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On first down, nothing.
Don't try to run on this
running play. Give it maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll drop to throw. Complete. It's Henry.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And that is not
Oh, he would have had 2 back-to-back hits.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. J.J. Watt in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will hit just beyond the goal line.
What happened to the
end zone
Bills?
for a touchback.
Bills, what
The Cardinals
happened?
offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that
So we're gonna make third down running back, Sergio. Okay.
doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on the
best.
gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Right back to him on 1st down. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. A gain of 3, 2nd down. First carry for James Conner. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Connor, Edmonds, Sergio.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
Once again, it's Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals add on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. That time a 6-play drive, and it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. New England's offense set to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but Tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
A lot of news on
well, we know what the Patriots are doing with their first overall
lost the
pick.
Football, lost a lot of yardage.
Selection
but I
in the
think the
first
good
round.
news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was
Offensive
big
line.
for them.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Pressure coming, and this is a booming kick.
I'm giving you a free
made, but
shot.
now we'll have to see about the penalty. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Looking to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's
Don't try and run, Anthony.
Zaven Collins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Touchdown, Cardinals! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Time to put Straveler in.
Point after, right down the middle. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this at 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. On his goes the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Jim Thompson's somebody that I might just get rid of too, depending on who's in free agency.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correct.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Going deep for Hopkins. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cardinals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. New England trying to get to place on offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. relatively easy to see. I notice that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
I've given you like maybe 30, 40 yards. Please just throw a pick.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
One pick to tie.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. He'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. He's got Smith here. Smith with a first down and more. And finally marked down at the 23.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Quick completion to Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 94 yards. And the Cardinals are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll make it a second down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Into the hands of Patman. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 8. This is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Matt Judon there to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation.
I did that to give them another chance.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Finding some room at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the
He
14.
just did it.
And
He just did
to
it.
the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cover 3.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The Patriots send out their punter.
Well, he tied the record, so I just need to get one more thing. One more with number 30.
And they will take a knee here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that.
I want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Tap the little bell on that YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. And
as an offensive coordinator,
I'll see you guys on the next one, which might be later tonight or might be tomorrow. Either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace. I just want to see if they mention him tying the record. one away. He's one pick away.